What sort of risks are involved in these asset securitizations? What steps need to be taken to manage these risks effectively?
Because the question is risk. Idea is, what are the risks actually the bank perceive? Bank perceive actually there are various risks actually when I securitize a loan. When I securitize a loan, actually it has got various credit risk, liquidity risk, operational risk, compliance risk, legal risk, strategic risk. So many other risks are there actually, which are not been mentioned here actually. But how to eliminate this risk? You cannot eliminate the risk actually. How to reduce the risk? The question is how to reduce the risk. Risk reduction is important. So the factor is there are three entities involved in the entire process of securitizations. One is originator, the banks, or the NBFCs, or the financial institutions. Other side, we have actually the SPVs or this legal entities, which takes away the assets for the banks. And the third side actually is the investors. That the rating agencies plays a very important role actually when they rate the securities in such a way so that investors can look to that and ensure that yes, the ratings are good, either AAA, AA, or A, whatever it may be actually. The higher the rating actually, the lower the risk. The lower the risk, the lower the reward actually. So naturally, the lower the reward actually, so it is beneficial for the banks, originators, definitely, because they can pass on the benefit to the borrowers. In turn, the borrowers can pay less interest, isn't it?
Very important. Very important.
So and then they offload it actually to the SPB actually. So when they offload, so what happens? The movement takes place. It goes out to the balance sheets of the bank. Bank gets the loan. Bank gets the cash. It comes by way of cash to the bank. Once the liability gets inflated, okay, so the liability remain. But what do you do with the liability? The liability comes as cash. So that cash actually I will manage by repaying my depositors or by creating fresh loans.
Right.
So the risk actually, the credit risk, liquidity risk, as I said, operational risk, compliance risk, strategic risk, and the primary risk is the bad debts. Bad debts which arise is on account of failure or default on the part of the borrowers. The borrowers default, then automatically there is a cascading effect, isn't it? So right. What will happen? The cash flow will completely stop. When the cash flow stops, actually, I have nothing to repay, neither the principal nor the interest. So the investors are completely at higher risk. So to manage the risk, actually, there are a couple of things which I can just touch upon. First of all, actually, we have to identify the risk. What risk actually we can perceive? Analyze the risk, then prioritize the risk one by one. Which comes first, which comes last. Number 1, 2, and 3. Then treat the risk. How you treat the risk actually, in which way you treat the risk actually. Then gradually monitor risk actually as and when you, go along, as you go along.